Okay. Just came into the game. It's really dark. This doesn't look like the inside of my ship. Where's the hole? Hello? Hello? Where's my hole? What? For real though. Ah, the magnesium's back. So that means that somebody... Well, they couldn't have ganked me because Drex's ship is still here. I think the voxel reset. Okay, can I see my ship? So I own nothing currently, which means that everything that I had is gone. So kind of recap this. The Argentavis I made a whole bunch of upgrades to, right? I put new, bigger thrusters on the back. Oh man, this really does suck. So I put bigger thrusters on the back. I think this was where the hole was because he drilled out the magnesium. Oh my goodness. So I put bigger thrusters on the back and the front. I had more generators. Everything was completely filled out. The thing was great, good to go. All right, ooh, you put a custom turret. Look at you, Drex. Hell yeah. Anyways, it was good to go. Like, it was really doing its job. Everything was working out, albeit slow, but it was doing its job. Now I have nothing. So it's time to put in a trouble ticket. Let's see if Keen will help me out. Is there anything on the server that says I can't? I'll have to check later, but the voxel should never reset. I know I wasn't PvP. There couldn't be a way I was PvP'd. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's do some research. Drax, Old Stranger, Lord Grim. What is that? You know, I don't even want to know. Let's go to sleep. Bye-bye. All right, Game Warriors. So I did put a trouble ticket in, and it never got responded to, by the way. Never. I did a little bit more research, and apparently I have to put my blueprint and I have to leave it public, but I didn't really want to leave it public because I wasn't ready to publicize my blueprint. So there's that. Yeah, I'm starting to lean more towards like a trash or voxel reset. Even if you look here, like, it didn't meet any of those requirements. We made sure that everything was powered. My ship was powered. We had another device attached to the asteroid that was powered. The voxel should have never reset, but it looks like it did. And of course, that hole in the previous episode that Drexler had dug into the asteroid, I had parked my ship in, thinking it would be a little bit more safe. Nope. No. It completely swallowed my ship. So, yeah. Nice. So I'm not the type to go out in a whimper. I really like to go out in a bang. So I got an idea here. And Jeff Bezos, all the legendary Jeff Bezos, Jeff.
Yeah.
In your interstellar planetary ideas with your shaped rocket, I'm going to upsize yours and I'm going to build one. I'm going to build a rocket and strap explosives to it and give it to somebody and watch it blow up. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm going to start building right now. Alright, Game Warriors, so we are done with the LC-10 Deep Penetrator.
YTL.
Yeah, like I said in the kind of overview of me building this thing, there's supposed to be a meme Uh-oh, I took off my helmet too early. But decided to keep this and kind of me out of everybody. But I built some new feet. I want to get rid of this one real quick. Actually, let me turn on the thruster real quick. We'll get going. So as you can see, phallus shape. I'm going to move these drills actually to the center of the balls, and it will just be a long phallus shape with the second phallus on it. I don't I don't know at this point. All right, let me turn this on.
Don't forget dampeners as well.
Oh yeah. All right, that stuff is on. Here we go. Disconnect this thing. Boom. Disconnect this, and this. All right, we are free from the rock. All right, so the goal here is we're gonna run over to the massive ice asteroids that I found weeks ago. We're gonna fill up. Let me go turn on the oxygen, which I should probably put this on my hotbar. There we go. So we're pressurized. Gravity's here. Go to third person here. Turn on our spotlight. I don't want to turn the drills on. Spotlight so we can see where we're at.
And you did make sure to grab some plutonium before you, or some uranium, right?
No, I am all oxygen based. This thing moves pretty quick.
You're empty.
Oh no. This just uses straight ice. I have engines.
Your shorter path is behind you, by the way.
Oh really?
Yep.
See if I could clear this wall with my long phallus shape here. Ooh, moves pretty good.
There you go.
And down, right?
Just head straight ahead from where you're at.
I can't. There's a rock in front of me.
I'm watching your headlight. No, go back the other way. Go towards the holes. The skull eye holes.
Okay.
If you go towards them just a little bit, you'll see the sunlight.
Yep, I see it.
And then head to. There you go. I see you now.
Watch out. I might penetrate you.
You're gonna be hard pressed.
Well, this thing moves pretty good.
It's
jumping.
Bye. You take the casual route.
I'm definitely gonna take the casual route. All right, Deep Penetrator is in space. All right, let's see if we can find over here somewhere. I think. Hello.
I'm still
ice, baby. Where are you at?
When you come out of the hole, it will be tilt down and to your left.
Yep, I see it. Oh, I got to speak quick. All right, yeah, I'm moving quick. I like it. Wow. All right, so the goal here is we're going to fill up with ice, just fill this entire thing up with ice, and then wait for the generators to fill up us all the way up to 100%, and then we're going to go, as the name is, penetrate deep into space. Maiden voyage of the Deep Penetrator. Jeff Bezos, you're going to be so proud of me.
Wrong color.
Ron Jeremy.
Blue and white.
Wrong color. Well, he wasn't trying to hide it. I'm a little shy guy.
Yeah, well, it's a sneak attack.
Don't drop the soap. Keep your eyes on the radar.
You're gonna have to flip this from your recording. Keep your eyes on the gaydar.
This thing will do any orifice.
It's a trisexual. It'll try anything.
Yeah. This episode is definitely not child friendly. There's gonna be a warning on this thing. Yeah.
Treks get censored galore. Tempted to grab my soundboard.
Ooh, wow! I stopped fast. Very nice.
Yeah, those big engines are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, man, this is good. All right, kind of close here. Keep it about half of our speed here. I think I see Drex right there.
Hi, Dad.
All right, and we're just gonna drill away, guys. I get these nice little indicator lights that Drex actually helped me set up. They're right here off to my side, and it's gonna let me know. The yellow one's gonna indicate when I'm halfway full, and the green's gonna let me know when I'm all the way full. But I got a lot of storage here, so we're just gonna fill away.
Interesting factoid I found out. If you're curious, is when you're mining, all you do is you just bump your drills up against the surface and just sit there. You don't have to keep pushing forward. You don't have to keep grinding into it or anything else. I used to think that you had to.
Yeah.
But just watch your weight. As long as your weight is increasing, you don't need to move your ship.
Okay.
It's just like when you're doing the right-click mining, how it goes through like 3 phases.
Yeah.
It goes through 3 phases on regular mining too. So you don't have to sit there and continually be just, beating your drills up. It also ends up removing less voxels, which means you actually end up harvesting more.
Okay.
Because you can just grind away voxels by just grinding into it, and then you don't have as much to harvest. Harvesting ice, but there's an indicator that says there's ice 20 meters from me. Really? What's 3 meters in front of me?
Ice, probably more ice.
I'm more surprised if it was telling me there was stone nearby.
Yeah. You know what? I think I used the wrong drill setup. Toggle on. I'm getting sick and tired of holding down the button. There we go. I have to be over 50% full. I don't know why this indicator is not working.
You did make sure to turn that on as an AND key, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna run down and check it real quick, actually.
Should be able to check it from right there. Just pull up your inventory.
Let me see here. Event threshold. This one's 100%. Let me go to this one here.
Yeah, we'll set it to 100%. I'd set it to like 98.
This one, yeah, I'm gonna change it to 98. This one says 51%. Yeah, and gate.
Okay.
The first action is triggered if the block meets the condition, else the second action is triggered. Here we go, turn that one, that one. This one's blue. Why is this one? So when I add the block, well, not add the blocks, let me see. So should I put it turning on first and then turning off?
Correct.
Okay, that's set up correctly.
And your lights should be currently off.
Yeah, they're currently off.
When I designed Buster, I knew I was making a workhorse, but I had no idea.
Why is that?
I got lazy and decided I was going to hook my instead of going back and forth with Buster as a shuttle.
Yeah.
I just hooked it into the connector and moved base closer.
Mm-hmm.
Basically using the base. Well, using Buster as a drill for the base. And instead what I did is I just jumped in Buster and using it to pilot, dragging the base behind me. And Buster's moving it.
That's amazing.
Drilling up a storm and just pushing it around. Now, granted, nowhere near the amount of agility it usually has.
Oh, yeah. Pulling a base, bro.
2 million pounds worth, yeah.
Is that light off? Let me double check.
You may want to check your intensity, because if you have other interior lights, you just may be washed out.
No. It's definitely, yeah, it's toggled off right now.
From harvesting, where are you at? Free.
Jeffy. I said from here. Let's go.
Are you on the big one or one of the small ones?
Oh, one of the bigger ones.
You don't have your antenna on, so I'm not seeing you.
Hold on. I'm gonna get to you.
Oh, there you are. There you are. I see you. It's all here. X3. Okay. Full box selected. Honestly, I would take your drills out of the equation. Cargo containers. And actually, if you go and select that event controller, on the right side, it will actually tell you what your percentages are.
Oh, I know.
And actually, all your containers are at 100%. It's just waiting on your drills right now.
Yeah, but then it should have showed me 50% then.
So there's a cap. No, because you got your drills. And
So wait.
It has to be, all of them have to be over 50%. You have one drill at 39%. And another one at 45%, which is why it's keeping them from doing it. It's like if I come in.
It wouldn't show me if something's if all of them are 50% then, huh?
Correct.
Okay, so I could get rid of that other event controller, and I'll probably turn that into the timer thing. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take the drills off.
I just took the drills out of your one.
Okay.
So your yellow light should be on currently.
Let me see. No, it's not. I'm going to take the drills out of this one real quick.
And just FYI, I'm literally right next to where your waypoint marker is, PS marker.
Oh, okay. It's not turning it on at all.
I did not double check. Should your event controller actually turn on?
Yeah, yep. Toggle on. It's equal or greater than. Should it be less than?
No.
Okay.
Because it'll just always be on unless you're full.
Well, let me swap these out. Turn off, then turn on. Still a no.
Mine is only on the cargo container. I took my drills out of the equation because they can be partially filled at any given point.
I reset that. Let me see here. Let me try this. Let me turn off the lights 100% and turn it on. It's on now. Now, let me do this. Let me turn off the controller block. It stayed the same. Let me turn it on.
But you already got a bunch of your containers at 100%, so
yeah, I know.
It's not going to make much difference right now. I don't think they will initiate unless the change of condition is observed. Basically, you have to go from like 49 to 50, and then it goes, oh, 50% has been hit.
Well, I'm at 100%. Let me check the drills real quick. Yeah, basically. I could get these drills a little bit more full.
Just short of 500k ice right now.
All right. Let's see, where are we at in space? So the planets are right there. Where's the Earth-like planet? Okay, they're all the way over there. Okay, cool. So, what direction do I want to go? There's Skull Rock. I'm going to try to at least get 100 meters away from Skull Rock.
Do you have Chewie's waypoint?
I do not.
Because that is out in the middle of nothing. Your other option is just, you know, most of the planets are kind of like in a plane.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Get out of here where I can see past the asteroid. There you are. So yeah, you were actually below the plane right now. Because you can see alien planet, Titan, and then there's the other moon over there towards the gold over by Skull Rock.
Mm-hmm.
So we're below the plane. And then AP should be, I'm sorry, ELP, Earth-like planet, is, come on, where are you at?
I see it.
I'm looking for hot pink. It's past, yeah, it's past, brain fart, Titan. You're facing the wrong way for it. Over here.
I want to go away from the planets.
So then your best direction would be
The direction I'm facing now.
I would say up a little. Keep your butt in where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And swing your front end towards me. Because of all the GPS markers I got absolutely zilch in this direction.
Okay. All right, I'm shooting out.
You're gonna be going right. Yep.
All right. Adios, amigos.
And of course, whenever you get to wherever you're going, you know, your GPS.
I definitely will. Rocket is away. And that's all I got for this episode, guys. So obviously, we had quite an event. This is actually taking me over a week because of work-related stuff. And I know I've mentioned this actually in the build part of the video, but Drex, Sether, Ravencatcher, and Old Stranger are working in Stone Industries, and I think they're testing out the Expanse. So we might be moving to some other servers. I want to keep learning some more Space Engineer, so I'm going to be hanging out in here for a little bit, but joining them later. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Chief Rocky out.